What up, Wheatfield? What it do? I don't know what I did, but I just found a new feature that I touched it and it did a timer and then the video started going and I didn't even know that was there. That's the spirit of discovering something new, something that you didn't know that you had access to. Like new capability. Uh, just something that's unknown shit to you that the spirit showed you or something that you came up on happenstance and it just happened like that and yeah, it was happy. And it happened. So, what up, y'all? What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. That little thing kind of threw me off a little bit. It did. But it still was pleasant. So, if I can figure out how I did it or how it happened, then I'll do it again. Because then maybe it's a way for me to time the start of the video and make it a little bit more amateur professional. Yes. What in the heck was that? I don't know. We pulled some energy cards out though, because we definitely was feeling some weird kind of energy. We cleaned up our space and we lit a candle just to kind of change the mood from cluttered to a little bit more organized. We got our desk put together. That was awesome. Lord, thank you so much for being here with us and getting us through it. We see a couple angels. We got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron on the scene, and we got anxiety. That's what I was feeling, like a little bit of a nervous type of energy. Not really for sure what that's about. Some different energy on here. We see door to value, woman holding a coin. Somebody getting money. Money, money after heartbreak. An abundance is coming in after you done went through a significant change. Maybe you had to go on a journey, walk away from some shit, walk away from whatever was behind this door to romance, or maybe you walking towards it. Rest and rejuvenation. We see all tied up, goddess of the moon. The sun is here. The sun came out earlier. Yeah, illuminating something, being shown something after a journey. I feel heartbreak. I feel strife or something that was just chaos and drama. You know, a bad relationship, essentially. A breakup, yeah. See? Something to do with the heart. Affairs of the heart. You had to rest and recover. So you went on a journey. Yep. And then you discovered some strength. A little bit of strength. Whatever happened edified you and strengthened you. And now you're coming into a harvest, some abundance. We see a man holding a heart who happens to be a little bit hostile, maybe. You know? And maybe that's the person that has some anxiety over some sort of connection y'all had. But I feel like that energy of heartbreak has been transmuted, like you are working through whatever this was. Storm and attachment, mask. Yeah. We see woman holding a coin. She would be the mate to the man holding a coin. King and Queen of Pentacles type of energy. I don't know. We're just filling it out. Somebody definitely felt bound up or trapped in some sort of way. Either trapped by the woman of coins or the woman of coin, Miss Queen of Pentacles, was feeling wrapped up. I don't know. Goddess of the Moon is here. Journey. We're just shuffling right now to see what's going to come out. What is the energy? Magician, mirror, man in the mirror. Magician in the mirror. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah. We had glass earlier today. You see through me, I'm glass. I'm shattered glass. I feel like the glass is shattered. Look in the mirror. If you could see past that, I'm good. Somebody thinking. whoever this person is, they definitely are all tied up. Feel like they got matters of the heart too. I said matters of the heart, and look what's behind that. Yeah, somebody going through something. Maybe they didn't appreciate you because we saw appreciation, you know, or maybe they feel unappreciated, and that's funny because I shuffled this in my other little deck. When was the last time you felt appreciated? Yeah, anxiety and romance. When was the last time you felt appreciated? If you can see what I see. Garden and a gate and a journey. Alright, we got those shuffled up. Gonna set those down for a second. Check this one out. Just shuffle, get them mixed up, and then we're gonna pull some energy. I'm already feeling a little bit of something. I definitely was feeling a love read or a love type of energy relationship before I sat down to read. And then I kind of shuffled this little small deck a little bit off camera, and it landed on when was the last time you felt truly appreciated. And a couple of things around the table that I see. We kept seeing anxiety come out in that deck, and action is here. Look, you see, I just stopped on action. And look at the green deck. I'm going to just pull it up. Take action. So I'm seeing some synchronicities just around the table. And we saw anxiety kept coming up in this energy deck. And looking on the table, we see Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Action, anxiety is here. We kept seeing rest and rejuvenate come out of this deck right here. And on this one right here, we have rest. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says rest. So, I see forgiveness. What if statements. I see this one right here on the small kipper deck. This one too. Short illness. Speaks to rest and recovery, like going through something and having to recover or rejuvenate. That's a synchronicity as well. The sun. We saw the sun come out already too. Ace of Swords. It's true. Something is about to be illuminated. You're gonna get, just like how when I was starting the video, it was kind of like you going to do something and it starts in a way that that was unexpected, like learning something coming into you, a revelation or a new tool, a new trick, a new thought, an idea, or just a capability, something that you did not know that you could do or could be done. It's something that you did not know could be done, and it's going to be new, something that's going to shock you. It's going to come in a very roundabout way when you weren't expecting it. You're going to be going to do things in your normal process. Ooh, that brings me back to this book we had Spirit told us to put out, Improving Business Processes. So you know your girl Lati here is Here's a Week Tarot Show, where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. This is a different tarot show. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to the Wheat Field. I know these last 4 minutes and 44 seconds might have seemed a little bit random, a little bit weird, but sometimes that's how the synchronicities happen. It might seem random, it might seem weird, but all of a sudden it starts to come together. You know what I mean? Like a good meal, something that's edifying and good for your soul. It could be like, you know how it used to go, start slow, like that old school Crisco. You got to get that shit out the can and put it in the pan, and the Most High, the Alpha and Omega, come in and turn the heat on. And we get to cooking. We don't never know what we cooking. I mean, it's coming together. It's like a whole bunch of random ass ingredients. You know how it go. You know, you have some mixed vegetables, some leftover chicken, some old rice, and before you know it, you throw an egg in, and then you got chicken fried rice. It's a whole meal. It's good too. You didn't even know you could make that with that leftover shit, but it just happened. That water good, y'all. I did, I told y'all last time I put some Pedialyte and some coconut water and some spring water with some mint and lemon, and I think it probably got some leftover lemonade or something in there. Kind of tastes like Crystal Light, but it's good. Yeah, appreciation. Did not look at that, man. I'm telling y'all. You see how it just come together? Caring, connection, and appreciation. I mean, we got to pull this out. Woman holding a coin. So you got a little bit of bread, whoever you are, and look at this action. Didn't we see? I mean, we saw which one? Which deck was it? Spirit High, right here. Y'all see this sunflower? Action, action, and I showed y'all the green deck already. Gonna pull it back out. Action. That's 3 cards that say action. And I keep getting called to this right here that says you're on the right path. And up underneath that is solar plexus. And we talked about transmuting energy. That somebody had a little heartbreak and they were transmuting that energy. They're being called into action. Somebody, Goddess of the Moon is here. I feel this moon energy. You want me to take this out? Okay. Happy family is up underneath that, and look, the sun. So we're gonna bring the sun back out. Solar plexus chakra, sun energy. We're gonna take action out. It's something about deceit though. Deceit is popping out. We're gonna see if anything else comes up. We're getting called to this one. We see financial constraints. Somebody walked away. We talked a couple times about that journey, going on a journey. I felt like somebody had walked away. Right now we see engagement ring, but that's just what it was. We see kisses. Look, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, or falling in love. When was the last time you truly felt appreciated? When was the last time you truly felt appreciated? That's the question. It's something about improving something. Somebody's working on improving something, or you're going to get an improvement to something, or a better way of doing things. And it's going to come in unexpected, a new skill, a new capability, something that's going to be an enhancement and an improvement. And it's going to come all while you're doing something in a normal way, like the running of a meal. I feel like treadmill, you're just doing the things the way you normally do it. You get started, boom, and you notice, oh, snap, I didn't even know we could do that. Do you want to look at it? Not yet. Where should I put it? Right here. I'll set that right there. Do you want anything else out of here? Nope. But we saw this too. We got to talk about it. We saw a mask. We saw attachments in the energy deck in mask. Happiness, expansion, joy. That would be sun card. Playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Enjoying a caring. So they did not enjoy this connection. No. Oh, somebody didn't feel appreciated. They didn't. Okay. Talking. Somebody interested. Conversing more. A weighted message arrives. An awaited message arrives. It's going to come in. I think maybe that's the thing that's going to come in unexpectedly. You're going to be doing something that you normally do. Maybe going to the grocery store or to the random gas station, or out doing a shopping, running errands, whatever the case may be, and get a message from somebody, or something's going to come into you while you're doing something that you normally do. That's how I feel. Some sort of opportunity for enhancement, growth, moving forward, and improvement is going to come in. You could discover it while you're talking to somebody. You could literally be standing in line somewhere, running an errand, doing something that you normally do, and start talking to somebody, and yeah, the future side. And hey, did you want this now? Okay. It says prepare a script with which your members of your business process improvement team will introduce themselves to benchmarking interviewees before presenting them with questions. Maybe you're going to be talking to somebody. Maybe you're going to go on a date and meet somebody or something like that, and you need to kind of figure out, how do you talk about you? That could be. And I'm not saying like wear a mask, no. Because we saw mass, palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility, endurance, growth. You're getting ready to grow, and maybe how you introduce yourself to people is a factor. Maybe you need to practice how you face potential mates, or when you are scouting, or just like not just interviewing. It could be relative to business too, but I feel like a relationship. Like maybe when you go out on a date and you start getting to know a person right off, it's a way that you talk about you. Yeah, yeah. Prepare a script with which you will introduce yourself to benchmark interviewees. So not an interviewee, but I feel prospective mates, like people, like, okay, you could be a person that's going on a lot of dates. I mean, like, say if you, I don't know if you online dating, or if you meeting people, or you meet a person and you're gonna start talking about you, like small talk, chatter. You know what I mean? We see talking to people that you're interested in. And that's funny because I've been singing, I'm shattered glass, look into the mirror. Mass, looking into the mirror. And we saw the magician in the mirror. This is important. Yeah. And it's backed up with gaslighting, looking, stalking, perception. So here's what I'm getting from all of these random pieces is kind of come together and make a meal here. Thank you to the Most High God for being here, the Alpha and Omega, for bringing this message out. Use me as your willing, surrendered vessel to bring a message that's edifying onto self and to other selves. Yes, let us unify and meet in harmony and understanding and wisdom gained from this meeting, from this message, from our meeting in the spirit, from this message. What I'm picking up, what I'm getting put down, somebody went through a hard relationship. I definitely see self-absorbed, narcissist, or one-sided relationship. We saw early in the card, when was the last time you felt truly appreciated? We also saw anxiety. We saw deceit in the past, walking away from something that was heartbreaking, having to go on a journey of, I felt healing, right? And if you've gotten through that, now being at a point where you're kind of into a routine and you're doing things the way you normally do, but something shocking is going to happen. Something's going to come into you. It's going to be either a meeting of someone new, I feel, and it's going to happen, come to you like this new thing or addition or improvement to your life while you're doing something normal that you normally do. But with that meeting, I believe that you may need to start thinking about, just in general, how do you talk about you? Excuse me, y'all, that water made your girl burp. How do you talk about you? You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing, right? So maybe whatever you are doing, maybe you're experiencing some financial constraints, or you're coming out of it, or maybe you've gone through it, you know what I mean, something like that. That could be a part of your story. Ayanla Van Zant says something that I think is pretty awesome. She says, we are not our story. We are not our story. We are not our past. We are not the things that have happened to us, right? We're not. We are individuals, unique individuals, and we, for the most part, seek relationship, to be connected, to feel appreciated, to come in unity and harmony with others, of like-minded individuals. So if you have run across a narcissist, one thing that narcissists are good at are picking up on you and mirroring you back to you. So how do they do that, right? One of the ways that they do that is listening to you. They ask a lot of questions. all to find out about you so that they know how to portray you back to you. They will pick up on your past traumas, your hurts. They will pick up on what you enjoy. What do you do? Where do you, all everything that interests you. That's all about that love bombing phase, right? And but then they start to mirror you, and that you fall in love with the projection of self. So if you've gone through that, or even if you haven't been through that, you could be somebody of a certain type of stature. You could have an employment that is like kind of hush hush, I feel secret, or you could have, again, some sort of status that says, like, if people know what I do or have that insight into me, it opens me up to deceit. It opens me up to treachery. It opens me up to someone who might manipulate and use me. And I want them to see inside of me. I'm shattered glass. If you can see past that, I'm good. I still keep hearing it. Right? And if you are meeting people or you meet somebody, you don't want to lead with your story and what you've been through or past relationships and all this other ish. You want to be able to express who you are and have a conversation about self that's not just relative to the ish that you've been through, because you are not your past. You are not your story. So who are you? Right? Then it's another part with feeling appreciated. Maybe could be wrapped up in some sort of something in this relationship that's just going to pop up that this person's going to appreciate you. Like, see past all the issues and the flaws, or not just issues, but the scars and the flaws. Like the ability to love you naked. We talked about that earlier today, and I'm still feeling that energy of vulnerability, to be vulnerable and raw. But how do you do that without exposing too much of self at the outset? So how do you talk about you? How do you introduce self? What do you lead with when you say, who am I? Hey, you know what I mean? You're sitting at dinner across the table from this person and y'all making small talk. I mean, y'all conversing with each other, y'all interested, you know what I mean? And what do you talk about? Talk about your interests and, self, but how do you talk about your past relationships? How do you talk about your employment and what you do? How do you talk about how much money you make or what your financial position is in general? What if you are going through financial constraints because you had to walk away from somebody, whoever was the person that you were with? Maybe you just have heart. You don't have coin. How do you talk about that? I don't know. So I feel a couple things. Solar plexus chakra, we see action in a couple ways. We see the sun out in a couple ways. Action is really a thing. Like, somebody's going to be called to take some action. And then we see destiny. Destiny and hope. But then there's also distractions. What are you anxious about? What are you distracted by? What are the obstacles? Wandering or something, maybe you're distracted by your mind wandering off. What obstacles are you putting up in the way? Are you projecting obstacles? Yeah. I'm definitely feeling this appreciation, though. Somebody wants to be appreciated. They do. All right, Spirit. Thank you for that reading and for, just a discussion on thinking about how do you talk about self when you meet somebody new. Again, look at this. Action want to come out. So you're going to be called to take action. Definitely. Action. You're going to be called to take action on something, and it's going to require you to talk about yourself. It is. It's going to require you to talk about yourself, to talk truthfully And I think dig into the lighter things, the things that bring you joy, the things that make you happy, the things that solar plexus chakra that are that exalt your soul. You know, high vibing, but also very real and authentic. Like, how do you do that? Mechanic is here, mending something. You may be going through a financial issue because it says that, you know, you have the ability to easily fix your finances. And I see positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, success, being reborn, celebrating, you know, a feeling of warmth and joy. You know, maybe you're a warm person to be around. I definitely see the sunflower. Science in the office. Maybe you're going to meet somebody at work. You could. Maybe you do something. We see spirituality here too. We see the office. And we see science. There's something unfolding for you. Work with an open mind. It's going to come in a way that you don't expect it. Because right now, you're probably not accepting anything. You might be feeling a kind of way. You know what I mean? And you just haven't, you healing. That's another rest and rejuvenation. You know, 4 cups right back. You're not taking no cups. You're not engaging with anybody because you're healing. So, again, you may be in this healing season, so maybe not dating and going around and meeting people, but you are healing, you're resting, maybe going through a time where you didn't feel appreciated, and you're going to run across somebody and you're going to have a conversation. And I think if you are open to having conversations with somebody because you feel like you've grown enough, you've established some stability where you can do that, then it says apply a scientific approach. So kind of think about, who am I and how do I talk about me? Because you could have gone through some stuff that you just don't want everybody to, like, you don't want to lead with that, right? You don't want to lead with the woes of the past, especially when you have grown past it. But sometimes we could fall into the trap of, you know, our story and our yoke, our burdens being us, like that's you and you're not it. Like to reveal it, like to open up who you are, or despite what you carry or what you've been through. You could carry a lot, right? You may have issues and stuff. We saw financial constraints still, but that doesn't mean that's who you are. It's just what you're experiencing, and it's a difference. You are not your experience. You're not. Which one? Okay. So we see action, and we put action back, but let's see. We see temple path, and we saw solar plexus here. That's the sun energy. And we see temple path, and you're on the right path. You're on a pathway to lead you right into where you're supposed to be. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. The Most High God is leading you and sending angels to guide you towards what? This caring connection. You're going to meet somebody. You are going to meet somebody. Somebody that you're going to talk to. You're going to have a conversation with somebody that could definitely spark a caring relationship, a caring connect. Is it caring? Ooh, because I just got a different feeling. Maybe you're going to have to discern it. And the way you discern it is by not divulging too much information about yourself up front. See, man holding a coin. You're going to want to know, who is this person and what do they want? You know, or maybe this man, yeah, patience. Patience, have patience. Take your time with this. You need to know if they have a strategy, if they are being manipulative. What is their motive? What is their motivation? And sometimes we find that out by pulling back, by being a little bit more restrained, we see, again, I'm looking at rest and I see Four of Swords. You know, maybe you want to start slow because you haven't dated in a while. That's what I'm feeling. Financial constraints again and all tied up. Maybe this person could come to you like they have money and they really don't. Or maybe the person is... I feel like somebody is financially constrained and somebody has money. And I feel like the person with the money, like their pocket is full, needs to kind of take their time in terms of opening up. Like, I think not just possibilities, because it's a possibility for issues, for a storm to come. Or maybe you're concerned about which door to take because of the possibility of it turning out bad, being another issue, another bad situation in your life. Like you just came out of a storm, I feel, and maybe you're resting and recovering from that. And then it's like, okay, if you meet somebody, how do you discern to take your time, to be patient, and not share so much about all of who you are, but just kind of wait and look and see? Because I feel like this person may attempt to mirror you back to you, or that has happened to you. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's the heart, matters of the heart, right? And then look, I think that the Most High is bringing you your heart's desires. Yeah, and you are protected. Look at that. That's 3 angels in a row. First chakra, Archangel Michael, bringing in security and protection. And look, here's an angel of balance. That's like, wow. But maybe, you know what I mean, just to take your time with it and slowly divulge who you are. Starting with, I feel like, you know, what is the core of you? Like who you are, not what you've been through, but who are you in general? Like, what do you love? What is the sun of your life? What is the joy? The things that bring you joy. Not just what you do for money or for work or what has been done to you or what you have walked through, right? But more so, I like to cook and I like to skate. You know, balance again. That's the value. Not necessarily, yeah, balance. I can't make it up. Angel of balance, yin and yang. This is a good connection, I feel. But I feel like you may be tied up. Like you may be tied up in your own head about this whole thing. Yeah, tied up in your head, thinking, man, thinking and thinking and thinking. Go into the spirit and have the spirit help you with all of this. You could have more than one opportunity. Or this person, this man may, you know, victory is here, success. You know, maybe this person just thinks a lot because they may have dealt with people who just want their money. Or you're the woman with money, you know. And you're being very logical about who you allow into your garden. And it's taking some time to do that because you've had people who were hostile in the past. And you had to let your heart heal. You had to let your heart heal. I feel like you have transmuted that energy. Like you need to know that it's safe, right? Goddess of the moon. You're safe. You have a different type of energy. And I feel like you don't feel appreciated. And you haven't felt appreciated for a while. Yeah, because you're very loving. Or you're looking for an angel of love. Or that's the pathway that you're on. It's heading to that. Like staying on the path that you're on and just doing what you do on a normal basis, you're going to run into something. Being an angel of love and one being an angel of balance. And you two will come together. And maybe the connection will build slow, starting with, of course, conversations, you know, establishing a caring connection. But it's going to be, I feel, some anxiety, some mistrust here because people have been hurt in the past. And I think that what would be helpful is you figuring out, how do you talk about yourself? You know, you've been hurt in the past. And in order to protect yourself from hostile people, it's a balance with how we discuss ourselves early on in a relationship. You know, you don't want to be on first date saying I make X amount of dollars and I do this and I do that, because you never know where a person is really at. They haven't earned that level of trust from you. They haven't. Certain things is just none of their damn business, quite frankly, up front. It's just not. I mean, I've had that happen to me in the past where people ask me some pretty personal questions very early in a relationship, and they hadn't established that level of trust. There was no reason for me to trust them with such sensitive information. Not at all. You'll find that later on people will use that against you. They will use all of those things that you kind of fed out and given out and given out and given out, and they're collecting them. They're collecting them. And I feel like they're storing them away, just gathering bits and pieces of information, and they use it to mask themselves, and I feel putting them in their pocket to pull out and use them like cards to play against you later on. They do. See, that door to personal happiness and healing, but sometimes people use it against you in strategy. You know, you're telling them about what is your greatest this and your desires and your hopes and your dreams, and they end up using your heart against you. That's sacral contracts, creating soul contracts and figuring out strategy that gets you trapped in some sort of agreement or binding, what did I say? It's deceit. And in order to protect yourself, deceit, because they see you potentially as a door to value. Because somebody may, like I said, have issues with money. It could be two people, multiple people here. A man that's thinking, that's strategizing against a woman with money. We see that. You know, the King of Swords type of energy. And we see action here twice, wanting you to take some sort of action. Maybe they want you to move faster than what you would want to move. You know what I mean? Kind of rush off with the horses and just kind of go, you know. Maybe you want to move, you know. Again, that mask, you know. And look, she's chained. It could be somebody coming in, and you're going to have to discern which one is the right pathway, which to happiness. We see right path. This is a match. A man with a coin to the woman with the coin. And happiness. In order to find the truth, we're going to have to exercise some patience. And maybe even think about, again, how do we talk about self? You know, because if you got a coin, people will target you. They will strategize for you for your wealth. And that's just it. You might have to walk away from it. From this person that's a magician, a manipulator, you know. And look at the sun. Again, taking the time to see, you know, there's definitely anxiety and contract. But again, you know, remaining positive. You know, you can talk about self, but you don't have to lean into all the other stuff. You know, and I think somebody may have some indecision on how to do that. You may end up walking away from this first person because they are deceitful. I keep landing on deceit. Like, you don't see that this person is cloaked. Or maybe you need to figure out how to cloak yourself so that you don't run into deceit. I feel like this person, this first person, is deceitful and that you're going to walk away from them. I feel like they may try and get you wrapped up in some sort of contract. Like some sort of, maybe they want to, I hear wife you. Like they may start talking about marriage soon, early on. They may start talking about, yeah, this person got money issues. I'm telling you. And they see you as an opportunity. They see you as an opportunity. I can't make it up. They have money issues and they see you. They may start talking about marriage early because they have money issues. And they may want to get close to you so they can swoop in. I feel swoop in and get something from you. I hear pregnant. Yeah, because they see you as a door to their personal healing and happiness. You are the door because they're having financial constraints. You know, I almost hear like they want to flip it. They want to, see, that's that solar plexus. You know, that is that enlightenment, seeing the sunshine. Maybe they see the light in you and something they can see. I just feel this. Can y'all see that? I see it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. In positive ways. So two things. Yeah, it's other possibilities. I feel like the spirit is going to present to you multiple possibilities. And you're going to see it in a way, it's going to come about with you doing something that you normally do. And I feel like the one person, the one that's right for you, you're going to run across this person doing some normal shit. Just some normal, run-of-the-mill, whatever. And yeah, they're the ones that's gonna have your heart, the best interest for your heart. You know, that is a match. This other thinking man is for strategy. That person is going to what? Appreciate you. I saw appreciation, and that's gonna be the end of the old cycle and beginning of a new cycle. You guys you may even travel. I say he's going to be a loving person. He's going to be your balance, your mate. Yeah. You may have some anxiety over who to choose. But I feel like anxiety. Spirit wants me to pull this out. Do you want this one? No. You want this? Yeah. Over who to give your heart to. See, thinking woman, this person this other person, I feel like it's another party involved. It is. I see, you're being protected. The angels are all around you because there's somebody that's coming in to help heal, I think, as well. And like I said, appreciation. Healer. And that's that, again, that cycle. But I do feel like this first person, the thinking man, this person that's strategizing, you know, may be working with other people, or they're in some sort of contract or connection or something like that. Or whatever they do for work, they don't have money. They are definitely out of financial constraint, of financial loss. And I think whatever you do, you may be abundant. 4415 on the phone. I feel like you are abundant. You probably make a little coin and people can probably see that on you. So the angels are telling you to have some spiritual strength and patience, because somebody is going to come along and try to schmooze you. There is going to be a strategy. This one. Yeah, they see you as stability, security, a way for them to grow. They're going to want to try to establish a caring connection with you early, but I feel like it's going to be love bombing. I feel like there's another doorway. 2 and 4 on this card to me is 6. That's that angel of balance. We saw an angel of balance. We saw an angel of love. But you have to figure out which one is what. Which one. And I feel like the way that you're going to know is how much information this person is going to want to know. What type of information they're going to want to know about you early on. Well, what do you do? And you know, all of this stuff versus who you are, you know, because what you do is not who you are. It doesn't talk to just your values, your morals, your ethics, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what is your fulfillment, what kind of what makes you feel appreciated? What makes you feel valued? What is your love language? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Things that have more meat to it than besides the superficial. And I think that maybe you could have an issue with how you talk about yourself again. And even so, just practicing, like if you're going out on a date, how are you going to talk about you could be a thing. Girl with a snake. See? What did I pull again? Narcissist. And we saw that in the mirror. Empathy, empath, and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable. Boundaries. Bam. Look, you see this right here? I'm going to pick this up. This card right here. What does it say? Boundaries. What are your boundaries in how you talk about you? How do you say who you are without giving a person too much information that they can use you and manipulate you or strategize against you for their benefit, because they see you as abundance. They see you as a golden opportunity. They see your light. They see your gift. They see your abundance. It radiates out of you. I feel like with this sun out here so many times, like you radiated solar plexus chakra a couple of times. I feel like you radiate almost from the inside out, and you're probably like a beacon. And your light resonance will call people in. You will call in demons and devils and angels, and you're going to have to figure out which is which and how you speak about self. You may need to develop a script. Narcissist. Not saying that you need to be fake, no, but you do need to be protective, because if you're a person who tends to attract these types of energies, how you speak about you can ward things off. And being patient and waiting things out. Picking up on clues like, yeah, why are we talking about marriage and we on date too? No. Because see, it's a thing with falling in love and bam, you know. Most of the time, you have patience, you grow love, you grow it. And anytime you seed love, you're seeding a little bit at a time, and you're watering it, and the elements are coming in, and you get to see through seasons how it's going to grow, whether it is you coming out that winter, in the spring you're blossoming and opening back up again, or to that full sun, like, you know, I'm shining, 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 yeah. They see you winning, right? And you look like you winning. Full sun, summertime, to harvest season. Are you bringing in the harvest? Everything coming in for you right now, and now people falling out the woodwork, folks just showing up, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you're going to meet the one doing something normal, and it's going to happen haphazardly. Yeah, you have been on a separation, You know, it could be somebody that you were separated from, could be somebody from the past, could be somebody new. But I feel like you have been separated or in separation or isolation for a while. You know, somebody's definitely thinking about you. This man with the coin. Maybe you're going to run into somebody that you know from the past. Could be. Is this a past person, Spirit? Yep. Spirit says this is a past person. For some of you, it's a past person. Spirit say for all of this that resonates with this message is going to be a past person. It is. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. This person is going to talk about the one that you shouldn't get with is going to be somebody that's going to be trying to smooth you. Talk about wedding and marriage very early on in this relationship. Ooh, and look, that's true. That's true. That's true. You're going to have clarity on who that person is because you're going to meet and within very early on they're going to be talking about marrying you. They may be somebody that have already had their eye on you, watching you, looking, stalking or something like that. Or this person, but I definitely feel gaslighting. You know, that's that. Gaslighting. You know, that's what that's going to be. They're going to be a narcissist. It's an empath narcissist paradigm. Whoever you are, I definitely feel your light radiating. We keep seeing angel of love, angel of balance. The angels are surrounding you. So I feel like you are highly protected. Your energy is very different. Like I said, you don't normally feel appreciated. What do you normally take for granted? I feel like people normally take you for granted. And this gets that if you, this one. If you could change anything about your childhood, what would it be? Maybe the trauma that it has something to do with childhood. You know, if you could pick any career path and you were guaranteed to be successful, what would you choose? I feel like it's something about childhood trauma, past hurt, past pain, and money, career. Those two things, let them go. They should not be a part of your script of who you are. 5243 on the phone. 7 and 7, introspection. Thinking about you in a different way. Girl talk. How do you talk about you? Don't talk about your potential person like how you would talk about you with your girlfriends. No. Don't talk about past relationships. Don't talk about childhood, anything that you are working through, healing from. I just saw that on Tony Gaskins was just saying that. Like, it's certain things that women should not talk about with men very early. And that's not to say that you can't be real and you can't be authentic. You can. But it's just certain things that's not another person's business off front. It's just not. You know, love call. You're definitely going to talk to somebody. You're going to be getting to know somebody or re-engaging with somebody. And it's certain things to kind of stay away from early on until they have earned that level of trust. Yeah, because one person is a goddamn snake. They really, really are. I can't make this up. I'm telling you. Malicious. An enemy. They're clever. You know what I mean? They could have you in competition. They could have another woman, or they could be coming out of a relationship with somebody else and they have been left in financial constraints. And I think that their solve for that is to jump into another relationship and to love bomb you, somebody who looks abundant and, you know, and kind, empathic, loving, and just, I think, a little too free with the conversation and getting to know thee. You know, don't be so free with self. Don't be so open with everybody and just toss out all your information. Hold some restraint. Pull back. We see addictions, codependency, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or a restraint. This person definitely has financial constraints, but they could also be some sort of, again, codependent, or they could be obsessive. They could be, again, controlling, narcissistic, and not saying that they are a diagnosed narcissist. Yeah, Spirit says yes, they are diagnosed narcissists, and they know how to cloak. They know how to put you on, take on your attributes and feed you back to you. Yeah, butterfly. Relationship evolve into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. If you are working on healing your inner child, and that is something that you have been doing in terms of this Four of Swords energy, healing your inner child, don't talk about it. Talk about it with your counselor, talk about it with your therapist, with your girlfriends. Don't talk about it with your potential mate. Not early on, no. Spirit say not even your girlfriends. Talk about it with your counselor, with your life coach, or somebody like that. Be lighthearted, let things come to light. That's what I was feeling with the sun out here so many times. Just be lighthearted, You will, I feel like you are a lighthearted person. I feel like that's that empath that's in you, and you may connect to other people's problems and issues. You could be a fixer. I want to fix them and I want to help them. You know what I mean? I want to love them, and I want to love them and hug them and squeeze them, but what does that call to your life? Think about it, think about it. Anything else in here? No. The chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Codependency. Need time. Time takes time. Keep healing. Outdated thinking. Replaying events over and over and over again. I feel like somebody from the past does miss you, and it's probably going to be crazy how y'all run back against each other. Take a chance, a risk. Somebody's not showing their hand. Somebody's not showing their hand. They're not. Or maybe you shouldn't show your whole hand. You shouldn't. Hold some cards back. Keep your cards close. Don't let everybody peek at all your damn cards. Like we playing spades with this shit here. You can't see my hand. No. We see stability, security. This person that you're going to come back in contact with is that we see meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. Start a friendship first. You know what I mean? Develop the friendship and just let it evolve. Seeding it and growing it like a little garden, and then just see where it goes. And if you slow down, a narcissist cannot stand that shit. They cannot wait. They have absolutely zero patience. They want to rush you into a relationship like right away. They're going to be talking about marriage and getting together and how you the one and how they are so enamored. You the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, the best thing since ice cream. I am serious. They're going to be like, huh. And they're going to connect all these little tidbits of information about you, putting it in a pocket, and before you know it, you wrapped up in a situation. They could tie you down with a baby. I heard the word pregnant. Just be careful of moving too fast. It might seem romantic. It might seem like, oh, they just really sure. Yeah, they sure that they sure ticket to getting out of their situation, to resolving their financial constraints. Yeah, they sure about that. And as soon as they have you locked in, then the mask is going to come off. And you're going to realize what you rushed into. Slow down. I definitely see conversations here. And if you're having conversations with a person, any new people, any old person that you re-meeting in any type of capacity because you haven't been around this person in a while, I say develop the script of how you introduce you. Let me introduce myself. My name is O H to the is O V. Anyway, y'all. Cause yeah, this person, you gonna fuck around and get stabbed in the back, man. I'm telling you. This person a whole damn nurse. Whole fucking narcissist. This is the cure. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. They want to make some new memories. Yeah, this person from your past, they damn sure miss you. They looking at some old photos, or they done found you on social media in some sort of way or something. They see you. They damn sure got some nostalgia. Even if the photos is in their mind's eye, they remember you. An angel of love, they remember you. They remember that light. It's very different. They're differently different. We see there's still some healing work you're doing, some shadow work, self-appreciation. Again, when was the last time you truly felt appreciated? But do you appreciate yourself? Maybe not. Kisses. Have unconditional love for you. Giving and receiving affection. Fall in love with yourself. But I feel like you and this past person are going to fall in love. Again, we saw angel of balance, angel of strength, angel of love. Like, it's a lot of angelic protection around here. But I feel like you're going to run across a narc first. Somebody that you're going to have to think past. Like, use your intuition, your wits. And take it slow. And don't tell this mother sucker shit. Nothing. Anything else? Yes. We see rest. Like I said. We see spend time alone. We see love all. It's here. Your compassion is incomplete until it includes yourself. We saw self-appreciation. Release self-judgment, self-punishment, self-loathing, and self-sabotage. The reflection of your love begins with you. And that's what I was saying. Look into the mirror. Right? If you love on you and appreciate you, it's very hard for a person to come in and gaslight and love bomb you. You can smell it when it feels fake, when it feels plastic. Yeah, know you are worthy. You are worthy of real love. I'm waiting for that real love. Someone to share my heart with real love. Abundance is everywhere around you. Feel worthy and open yourself up to receive the many gifts that await you. Open yourself up. You're continuing to heal and you will receive. But I feel like a part of it, the healing work that you're doing, is self-appreciation. Offering grace. Offer grace to yourself. I feel first and foremost, offer grace to others, maybe grace to this past person when they come back in. Just start with conversation, maybe forgiveness, or even if there's nothing to forgive because it's like water underneath the bridge. It's just, it's just a conversation. You never know what it's going to go, how it's going to go. And maybe, again, part of that script comes in because you have to use your discernment. They're coming back from the past and it's like, okay, I'm not going to tell you everything about my whole life and what I've been through over the last 20 years in one day. Like, no. We'll get there as we continue to grow and mold and make this thing solid and dig and plant and seed and work this thing out. It'll grow. We'll get there. We want to get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. But to just diarrhea on the first date, no. Not saying like that, y'all, but you know what I'm saying. Like how people just spill a whole everything out and you don't know who you're talking to. You really don't know what this person is about. Make choices based on what your heart can live with, even the wrong decisions. Make choices on what your heart can live with, even the wrong decisions. We receive grace after we've shown it to others. Show grace. know you are safe. And we saw that with the solar plexus chakra. It is safe. I don't know if I can get this in here where it's focused. Man, this is just crazy. I don't know if it's my camera, if it's the light, what is it? Is that better? Nope. Okay. Anywho, hopefully you trust me. It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. You are safe. Protection is always available to you. You have all the resources that you need, both within you and around you. We definitely saw a plethora of angels keep popping out. So you definitely are protected. And the advice is to know that you are worthy. You are worthy of patience and a person that's willing to wait and to grow and to grow the connection. Not just, boom, love bomb and blow it up like, let's do it. I just want to get married. Meet me at the altar. No. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well do it. No. We ain't getting no younger. I mean, depending on what your mindset is. Because I feel like we can age backwards. I'm just saying. And I feel like that the Most High God restores the time. Right? So there's no rush. There's no need to rush. This one and this one. You want this? Be nimble, be flexible. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in an unexpected form. This person is going to come in an unexpected way. You're going to be doing something normal that you usually do pretty much on a daily. Something, a normal routine, a part of your normal process. And you're going to run across this person. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Wow, where'd you come from? Be flexible. That's how I feel. And it says mourning. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Moving past the pain. So, I don't know if you're still holding on to some residual pain while you're healing. Maybe this relationship is going to help you heal in some sort of way, but love your shadows and know that you're co-creating with the Most High God. It's something in your shadow that you need to dead to know that you're safe. It could be insecurity. It could be codependency. It could be a fear of abandonment. It could be control. It could be, all of these things. And all of these things could affect your conversation and how you speak about you. Anything else in here? No. Yeah. We see journaling, write it down, and co-create. I flipped it around backwards. Loving all, love yourself, be compassionate. I feel, again, that very loving, high-vibing energy that you have. And look what we landed on. Practicing patience. Practice patience, 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 patience. Practice patience. Conditions outside of us sometimes determine the best time to move forward. Wait and work on something else until these conditions change. I feel like work on growing the relationship, in a different type of way. By, one, offering grace to the past person and be flexible when they come into your life. I don't know what else they're going through and what else that they have going on, but it's going to require grace and flexibility. It's also going to, like I said, require a lot of patience. Taking time, both of you taking time. And take time in both of these situations and it will show you who's the narcissist and who's the real shit. Who's the narc and who's the archangel. Or the narc, right? Which is which. And in order to see that, it's going to take time. Like I said, who is the narc? Who is the narc? The Grim Reaper is talking about a relationship being over or no second chances. You may be thinking that you're not going to give second chances to a person, but I feel like you are the chaser. Somebody is chasing you. Or maybe you used to be the chaser. Maybe you chased this person in the past. Maybe you gave them a lot of your attention and they rejected it. Again, when was the last time you truly felt appreciated? You know. Love call. Again, you're going to talk to somebody and how you speak to them is going to be an issue. Somebody that you're definitely in separation from, which means you used to be with them, but you've been separated for, I feel like, quite a while. For a while. A long time. Long enough for you guys not to really know each other again. And you definitely have the look of abundance. You are a very abundant person. And I feel like people can see that. And they might somebody's going to attempt to take advantage of it. Twin flame. This person that you used to be with is your twin. And we saw yin and yang come out. We saw angel of balance come out. See that? Yin and yang. Zen. Balance. You guys complement each other. And I said that because you were showing up as woman of coin and they were showing up as the man of coin. So definitely a match is here. And this person, probably, look at this. Both keys. I see a decision, having options. Something that's somebody that might try to string you along or get you on a one-night stand type of thing. And then this one says welcoming, love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and it's going to be perfect. So somebody might try to get you on the ring, you know what I mean? Like if somebody wants to, I feel like you're going to be one of you're just an option. You're an option to help ease their issue. And the other one is truly your mate. And you're going to have to choose. Cassette, somebody's going to have some outdated thinking, you know. And maybe it's something that you're playing over and over again in your head, that anxiety. Date, meeting somebody new, dating, getting back out there. You're somebody that's going to be getting back out there. And when you get back out there, you're going to need a script on mentally. How do you, in your intuition, I feel working both of them together. Using your mind, your thoughts, that logic, and also your intuition so that you can protect and guard your heart. Because somebody sees you as stability. They see you as security. They do. And this person definitely has some outdated thinking. I hear narcissist, which is odd for this person to become, I mean, a narc could be a female, a narc could be a male or a female. Separation. Somebody that you definitely separated from is also here. You know. Not enough. Somebody didn't feel like that they were enough. They lacked confidence. And, yeah, I feel a lack of confidence. Somebody may be jealous too. This person may have some jealousy issues. The narc does. They're jealous. They're controlling. They have, I feel like that relationship is just going to be turmoil. It's going to be have some frustrations. They're going to try and get you roped in early and get you trapped. Again, I hear pregnant or marriage in some sort of way. Maybe pregnant and marriage. But whichever one, I definitely feel locking you down and tying you up early. And somebody definitely misses you. You are running through somebody's mind. Seriously. Like, you should be paying rent. How hard they thinking about you. And you feel like you're not going to give this person a second chance. But you will. You will. Because this is your twin flame. Somebody has outdated thinking and somebody is your twin flame. Somebody sees you as abundance and somebody that you ended this relationship with, again, the Grim Reaper, you ended it with is coming back. I hear endings and new beginnings. Because this person probably has changed some too. Yeah, you were shown as the chaser. Now somebody is the runner. You probably were the chaser and now you are the runner. We do see gaslighting again. We see codependent, controlling, has a block, some sort of restraint. This person has a block. They have some sort of restraint. Let's see what is this that flew over there. Lighting. Sudden change, shocking news. It's going to be a surprise. Sudden change is here. I feel like you're suddenly going to run into this person and it's going to be like, where the hell, what did I say? Run into the person that you've been in separation with. That's how that's going to happen. It's 1:15:16 on the phone. This person has transformed, I believe. They have healed too from whatever that they had went through, or whatever caused the separation. I feel like has been healed. Like they have made some different choices, or maybe they see what came about from the choices that they did make and why the relationship ended. I feel like, again, you are on the right path. You are. That you've transmuted the energy that is safe for you to be the angel of love that you are. Again, that's that affirmation that you're on the right path. It's there. You definitely are a bright, happy person. Says lean into the positivity. You can be truthful with a person, but without divulging all of your sensitive information. Like, as many ways to talk about you and to let people in without letting them all the way in right at the beginning. Like, give it time to grow. Allow them to earn your trust, quite frankly. Is there anything else in here? In this highest self. Let them earn your trust. You know, see where they at with it. You know, and it's okay to tell a person that it's none of your business. Sometimes it's, you know, we just need to be, you know, open and honest. Like, up at the gate, like, positively say, it's none of your damn business. You know, or that's a little bit personal, or I don't feel comfortable with divulging that type of information about myself. We'll get there in time. You know, we continue these talks and conversations. We'll get there, but that's just a little personal for me right now. It's multiple ways that you can express who you are, and maybe you need to practice that. You know, again, a script of how you introduce you. Anything else in here, beloved? Thank you. Please bring the final message onto your wheat. Is it this? Yeah. Want to look at it? No. This one. Happiness is here. Love and happiness. Use your intuition, and it definitely will lead you to success. We saw thinking and intuition. Vision. Here, visualize success. Visualize having a conversation. Get in the mirror and practice. How do you introduce you? That's the whole thing. Hi, my name is Lati. Yeah. And it's weird because I don't always say my name is Lati and I'm a channel messenger, you know, and somebody is dreaming about you though. I do. So I feel like somebody is definitely getting a message in their dreams about you. They're having visions, you know. I said visualize success, but I think that somebody does visualize success. I think that somebody thinks about you. This person, the word haphazard is coming back to me. And it's like, do you want this? Do you want this? Anything in here? This one. Take the first step. It's here. Take the first step towards happiness. If we kept seeing action, it's an action. Worthiness is here. And we saw, know you are worthy. And look, it's still sitting right here. Know you are worthy. You are worthy. change your environment, get up, you're gonna go somewhere. You're gonna be somewhere. It may be like, it's gonna be something, somebody's either praying for you or praying for an opportunity. I feel like the angels are helping bring this together, like syncopating it, aligning it. You're going to be told to go do something, something that you normally do, and you're going to be doing it how you normally do it, and it's going to just happen. That thing is going to show up, and it's going to show up in a way that's unexpected. It's going to be a help, some sort of enhancement, some sort of improvement. Maybe you're going to be doing something that involves getting better, transformation. Yeah, it could be, I don't know, just say for instance, like you go to the gym, right? And you've been going to the gym for like 6 months, or you know, whatever case, long enough for it to be a part of your normal routine. And you're going about your gym routine and you're doing this, that, and the other, and you fuck around and run into somebody that you were separated from. And you guys, or you're gonna, it's gonna be something like that, because I feel self-improvement, I feel transformation, I feel healing, I feel, you know, just working on self and that four source energy, and just really kind of doing your thing and being in the flow of doing you, and bam, something comes, and it's like, whoa, you know, and oh, and coffee, and oh, I'm a little bit sweaty, well, let me, you know, I usually go do this, you know, after the gym, and I gotta, and the spirit is saying, be flexible, offer grace, you know. There's something going on. There's a vision, something that you've been praying for, or they have been praying for. And again, this transformation is out. Things have changed. And your intuition is here. Follow your intuition. And it's backed up with success. It's going to feel natural, though. I feel like you two have a very distinct nature, and whoever this person is, again, it's your twin, it's your mate, it's your balance, and they see your light. And I feel like they have a light too. This says go within, but it's upside down, so I feel like it's saying go out, get up, go out, go out. You're going to be told to get up and go out and go do something. And I feel like in the middle of doing something that you normally do, you're going to be told to go do something that you, just like how I was told to do a message. I do messages all the time. Do a message, do a reading. And I went to go start the camera, and I don't know what I touched or what I did, but it did a countdown kind of thing, and then the camera started. So it didn't start right for me doing this, or you see me backing up, or whatever the case may be, and it comes on. But I don't know, we'll see how it comes out. It could have, but we'll see. But it did like a little spinny, timey thing, and then it, start recording. And I was like, oh, that's different, you know. So I listened. I listened to the spirit when it told me to do the reading, and then it showed me something new, something that I didn't know before, even though I've done this 1,000 so odd times, you know. And fear is here in dreams. I hear, I be dreaming. Let go of fear. Come to balance. This other person is your balance. It's your mate. Yeah, and it's going to last, and it's going to lead to freedom, and it's going to lead to peace, and I feel like you're going to feel appreciated, and you're going to feel loved, and you're going to feel, I feel, it was called, it was ordained. It's a gift coming into you. Like, this was meant. It's a spiritual relationship. Like I said, it was meant. You're going to have gratitude. You're going to be grateful for it. But you're going to have to dig into that spiritual strength, courage. If not, it could, you know, fail for this cycle. You know that you're not alone. You're not. Your angels are going to guide you. It's protected. But be wary of the person that's coming and they will stab you in the back. They will. Again, you're not alone. Your people, your angel guys are going to tell you about that person that's coming to stab you in the back. I feel somebody tapping me on my shoulder. Maybe they're going to see you and they're going to tap you on your shoulder or get your attention in some sort of way. And you're going to see them and be shocked like, oh, where'd you come from? Or this is coinky dink. What are the odds of seeing you here? You know, somebody could even come up and tap you on your shoulder. Anything else, beloved? No. Trust. Somebody's definitely dreaming about you. I feel like that is it, guys. But I've been sitting up here looking at this. Destiny. And that hand, again, somebody reaching out and touching you. Like your destiny is literally going to reach out and touch you. It is. Ah, look, and we split on heart. Destiny is going to reach out and touch you. Ooh. And it says energy and possibilities. This person could have been away from, or there could be some distance, and maybe you guys just happen to end up in the same place, or maybe you've been distant and now you end up in the same place, or something like that. This person could have recently moved back to a place. Surrender is here, but I see water and going with the flow. I don't feel like there's anything else in this deck. No. Nope. Community and relationships. I feel like you're going to run across this person in your community doing something that you normally do. And they're going to come up to you and they're going to tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, you. Something of the sort like that. And you definitely are not alone. They are your equal, your balance. And you're not alone. The angels are working with you, or working with them, or the two of you. Between the two of you, going back and forth between the two of you. The Omega, the Alpha, yeah, calling and decree. That's it. Somebody that's going to match your energy, your unique nature, your natural you. They're going to love you naked, just for you. Not what you do and not what you've been through. Nope. So don't worry. Just know that you are worthy. Spiritual strength is here. Don't worry. Just know that you're worthy. And I got called back to this. It's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. You are on the right path. To the next now, y'all, this one's done. Ashe, I love you. I love you just like I love the Alpha and Omega that made me, that called me, that placed the word down inside of me and animated me, the breath of life, so that I can breathe. Because without that, I couldn't do a shit thing. Huh? To the next now. Ashe.